Everyone's saying AI is going to take all the creative jobs. But what if I told you that's completely wrong? I'm not talking about a hopeful future. I'm talking about something much deeper. Something that defines what it means to be human. Because despite all the noise, all the tech, and all the predictions, there is a reason why creativity remains a fortress that AI just can't conquer. Let's explore that. For the past few years, AI has exploded into every corner of our lives. It paints, it writes, it edits videos, composes music, it even tells stories. And for many creatives, that's terrifying. Artists wonder, what happens when a computer can do my job faster, cheaper, and maybe even better? We've seen AI-generated images that win art competitions. We've read AI-written scripts that sound human. And yes, it's unsettling. Because creativity was always supposed to be our thing. Our territory. Our one unshakable proof of intelligence. So, if machines can now create, then what's left for us? That's the fear. But here's the truth, AI isn't replacing creativity. It's exposing what creativity really is. When an artist paints, they're not just combining colors. They're expressing a feeling, a memory, a struggle, a story. When a writer crafts a story, they're not just placing words, they're inviting you, the reader, into a lived experience, something deeply human. And that's where AI falls short. It doesn't know heartbreak. It doesn't know loss or love. It doesn't know the silence after bad news or the thrill of hope after a long night. It can simulate emotion, but it can't feel it. It can remix existing art, but it can't truly originate from purpose. Human creativity isn't just the product of intelligence. It's the product of consciousness. The messy, unpredictable, emotional kind of consciousness that machines don't have. And that emotional resonance, that need to connect, is what makes human art irreplaceable. Because art isn't data. Art is communication. It's one soul reaching out to another saying, hey, I've felt this too. That's what machines can't replicate. Now, let's talk about intuition. That weird, unexplained feeling that tells a creator, this is right, or try something different. No algorithm can define intuition. It can't model inspiration. It can't predict a breakthrough. Think about every revolutionary idea in history. From Picasso's abstract art, to the Beatles' experimental music, to Steve Jobs' vision for Apple. None of them came from pure logic. They came from gut instinct. From rule breaking. From rebellion. AI is the master of patterns. But human creativity often thrives by breaking them. When we innovate, it's not always efficient or perfect. It's emotional. It's impulsive. It's risky. That's where genius is born, in the chaos of the human mind. Not the order of a machine AI can imitate. But it can't invent chaos. And without chaos, there's no true innovation. Let's move to something even more subtle. Culture. Culture is what gives art its meaning. It's the invisible thread that connects stories, symbols, and emotions to a shared human experience. When a filmmaker references a tradition, when a poet uses humor rooted in their language, when a musician samples a local rhythm, it's not random. It's cultural DNA. AI doesn't understand that. It can process terabytes of information, but it can't live inside a culture. It doesn't understand sarcasm, irony, or context beyond what it's been trained on. That's why AI-generated stories often feel hollow, technically flawless, but emotionally empty, because they lack cultural awareness. For example, AI might write a story about love, but it won't understand why in some cultures a certain gesture of phrase carries deep emotional weight. It might paint a festival scene, but miss the spirit, the noise, the soul behind it. Creativity isn't just about creation. It's about understanding why something matters, and that's a human thing. So, let's look ahead. Does all this mean AI is useless for creatives? Not at all. AI is an incredible tool. It can speed up workflows, analyze patterns, generate drafts, and remove the technical friction that slows down creators. But that's exactly what it should be, a tool, not a replacement. Think of it like a camera. The invention of the camera didn't destroy painting. It transformed it. It forced artists to explore new forms, impressionism, abstraction, surrealism. The same thing is going to happen with AI. It will challenge us, push us to redefine what creativity means, and force us to go deeper into what makes our art human. The best creators won't fear AI. They'll collaborate with it. Imagine a filmmaker who uses AI to storyboard complex scenes, but still shapes the story's heart with their own experience. Imagine a musician who lets AI experiment with sound patterns, then injects their own soul into the melody. That's not replacement. That's evolution. You see, AI will get better. It'll get faster, smarter, and more capable. But it will never feel. And without feeling, creativity has no soul. Machines can generate beauty, but they can't mean beauty. That's why your favorite songs, books, and films still come from people, not programs. Because art is more than function. It's empathy, history, humor, rebellion, love, and none of those things fit neatly into code. So the next time you worry about AI taking over creative jobs, remember this. AI might write the notes, but only humans can write the music that makes the world feel alive. Instead of fearing AI, let us use it to free ourselves from the boring parts of creation so we can focus on what really matters. Ideas, stories, and meaning. AI can edit, render, research, and analyze, but only you can make something worth feeling. That's where the next creative revolution begins. Not with machines replacing us, but with humans rediscovering what makes us unique. We're not competing with AI. We're collaborating with it to become more human. And that's the paradox. The more we create with AI, the more we realize what it means to be us. If this video made you think differently about AI and creativity, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Finsight News. Here, we dive deep into the intersection of technology, human behavior, and the future of innovation. Join the community, and let's explore together how the world is changing, and how we can stay human in the middle of it all. Thanks for watching.